Imagine a moment in history where a single speech, delivered by a revered wartime leader, dramatically reshaped global perception and set the stage for decades of ideological conflict. It was a speech that painted a stark new reality for the world. Yes, Winston Churchill's Iron Curtain speech, delivered in March 1946, absolutely played a pivotal role in solidifying the ideological and geopolitical division that defined the Cold War. It did not create these underlying tensions, but it publicly articulated and framed them in a way that resonated powerfully, making them tangible for the public and policymakers alike. The core mechanism behind its impact was its stark and unforgettable metaphor. Churchill, speaking in Fulton, Missouri, declared that an iron curtain has descended across the continent, from Stettin in the Baltic to Trieste in the Adriatic. This vivid image instantly captured the emerging reality of Soviet domination over Eastern Europe, crystallizing abstract geopolitical shifts into a concrete, easily understood concept. It served as a stark warning about Soviet expansionism and the dangers of allowing it to go unchecked, directly challenging the prevailing post-war optimism about continued Allied cooperation. The speech forced many in the West to confront the new adversarial nature of the Soviet Union, accelerating the shift from wartime alliance to peacetime confrontation. To fully grasp its significance, one must recognize that, while the Soviet Union's actions in Eastern Europe were already clear, Churchill's speech gave a name and a public voice to the Western anxieties. Understanding this allows us to see how diplomatic relations quickly deteriorated, leading to policies like the Truman Doctrine and the Marshall Plan. It helped shape public opinion, justifying the necessity of confronting Soviet influence and laying the intellectual groundwork for containment policies. The speech did not cause the Cold War, but it was a critical signpost, marking a formal acknowledgement and public declaration of the ideological split. A key insider detail is that the speech was delivered with the tacit approval of United States President Harry S. Truman, who was on the platform with Churchill, lending it immense symbolic weight. This implied endorsement from the American president signaled a significant shift in United States foreign policy, moving away from isolationism and towards a more assertive role in global affairs. The term itself, Iron Curtain, quickly entered common parlance, becoming the dominant descriptor for the geopolitical divide. It encapsulated the physical, ideological, and economic barriers separating Soviet-controlled Eastern Europe from the democratic West, serving as a constant reminder of the two distinct spheres. Ultimately, understanding the Iron Curtain speech illuminates how powerful rhetoric can profoundly influence historical trajectories. It shows us how a leader can articulate a complex geopolitical reality, providing a clear framework for public perception and policy decisions. This speech was a crucial moment that helped define the new global order, solidifying the spheres of influence that would dominate international relations for decades.
If history fascinates you, like, subscribe, and explore more with us.